An investigation is launched into California's Secretary of State after he put a pro-Biden firm in charge of its Vote Safe campaign. One America's John Hines has more.
Congressman Comer, I know that you are initiating or have initiated an investigation into a company that is involved in something called Vote Safe California, but it appears to have some ties to nominee Biden. What's going on, sir?
Well, this is a huge conflict of interest that we've uncovered. The company is called SKD Knickerbockers, and it is a pro-Biden company. You can look on their website, and on their website it says part of Team Biden. They were awarded a $35 million contract by the state of California to promote their universal mail-in balloting scheme that they're doing in California. This raises several questions. Number one, is this company encouraging people to vote for Joe Biden? Also, is this company taking voter data that it's getting from the Secretary of State's office in California and giving it to the Biden campaign, or even selling it to the Biden campaign? Because we have to remember, the state of California this week mailed out 21 million ballots to most of the people didn't even request a ballot. Many of the names on the voter rolls may not even be accurate. They may not be there. They may be illegal illegal citizens. They may have passed away. So there are a lot of concerns with the universal mail-in balloting. We've talked about it before, but also the fact that they're using a company to supposedly educate the voters on how to vote with their universal mail-in ballots that has so much ties to the Biden campaign.
This company, I think it's called SKD Knickerbocker. How do we know this seems to have some ties to nominee Biden?
You go on their website, and they proudly display a logo that says part of Team Biden. That's a pretty good sign that they're part of Team Biden. And, you know, we look at California, and a lot of people may say, well, California is going to go Democrat. They always go Democrat. Biden's going to carry California. We've already factored in those electoral college votes. But what a lot of people don't realize is this election's more than just a presidency in the U.S. Senate. The U.S. House is still in play. And we only have to flip 20 seats in the U.S. House to regain the majority.
I understand that the other fact here that seems to raise suspicions on the part of you and your committee and your investigative staff is the way this contract was awarded. Talk about that process and what has raised questions in your mind.
There was absolutely no transparency whatsoever in how the state of California awarded this $35 million contract. By media reports, it appears that there were 6 individuals that were in a room, possibly a smoke-filled room, and they determined to give it to this company that clearly has ties to the Biden campaign. And this data that the campaigns use, so much of what's taking place in elections now on the federal level is these digital companies use data on who's going to vote, who receives a ballot, when they receive a ballot, have they not returned their ballot. And this company has access to all of this. And according to their website, they're part of the Biden team. They could be sharing that with the Biden campaign. So we've asked the company, we've asked the state of California many of these questions, and we're waiting to hear back from it. But I can assure you of this, our committee is not going to stand by and allow this to happen. We're going to continue to pursue and investigate this company. And if they've committed wrongdoing, which it looks like that's a high possibility, we're going to hold them accountable.
Congressman James Comer, the senior GOP member of the House Oversight and Investigations Committee, thank you for joining us on One American News, sir.
It's always a pleasure to be on One American News. Thank you for having me.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.